breakfast, the EP Carillo or Casa Carillo New Wave. This is a Ecuadorian Connecticut wrapper, Nicaraguan binder, and then Dominican and Nicaraguan filler. And this is a very rustic, it's got some stems in the foot, very rustic. It's got tons of veins, and then as you can see here, the wrapper is kind of like lifted up. Yeah, it's very very rough, but I had the Essence Maduro in the same size, which is a Robusto, 5x50 or 50x5, and straight cut. And let's fire this up. This is a darker colored Connecticut wrapper. I like this. I like the color. Let's get into it. Nice aroma. First couple of puffs. Typical Connecticut flavors, right? I mean, there's probably thousands of cigars out there that have the Ecuadorian Connecticut wrapper, and then, you know, Nicaraguan binder or Nicaraguan filler, Dominican filler. The construction is nothing new. Choice of tobacco. I think it was a little rough on the wrapper, the choice of this one. I looked at the other ones that I have in the humidors, and they're very similar. Not this part here, but like veiny and very roughly made. Nonetheless, it does not affect at all the draw or anything else. It's a very good, like from an internal standpoint, very well constructed. There's no soft spots. Feels very good. Awesome draw. And let's get a little bit more into this and talk about flavors. Let's talk spice. I'd say probably 3. The retro spice, my new retro hell. It's a very subtle, very nice, you know, kind of like scratching, exciting your palate and exciting your nasal cavity in that sense, right? So it is a nice spice. It's very subtle. It goes away rather quick, so it's nothing where you're going to start sneezing or anything like that. Flavors. The aroma is excellent. The aroma is very nice. Or room note, however you want to call it. Piping, you say room note, and cigars is the aroma. And it is, I'd say I get, at this point in time, I get some of the sweet tobacco. Obviously I get the Connecticut wrapper, that signature, you know, cedar, toasty note. It's not a sweet cedar. It's actually a more of a pungent, like a woody cedar. And then you have peanuts. I get actually not the shell, not the salt. I actually get true peanuts in the retro and on the roof of my mouth. So very nice so far. Smokes great. Like the size. This is also a nice winter cigar. Being a smaller Robusto, right? 50x5. Yeah, let's go a little bit further into this. Ash is little marbled, but it's fine. So I like it so far. There is some, like from the rollers, there's a little bit, and not to complain, it's a handmade thing, right? So you're not this is not a, you know, perfect, but with the wrapper and then adding on that there is a little bit of glue, it makes me believe that there was you know, the person that wrapped this was not a veteran, let's put it that way. But other than that, I mean, it's a great little stick. If I remember, and that's happening just about now, where I'm getting towards the third. I mean, I'm still in the first third, but as I move towards the second third, that it turns a little bit sweeter. So the cedar that was more on a woody, or you know how the cedar has that strong, I can never really say it. It's not. I always call it turpentine from the stringiness, but it's that piney, strong, not in a bad way, flavor, and that turns into a little bit of sweeter as the tobaccos warm up. So it becomes a little bit sweeter towards the second, third, and that's about happening right now. So very, speaking from a consistency, if you had one, they're all gonna be the same. Obviously humidity and temperature will affect things a little bit, or what you had to for breakfast that morning or whatever, right? There's little changes, but from a transitional standpoint, or from a standpoint of what I remember from the last that I smoked, same vitola, it's pretty much on par. So very nice. Also, a little bread made its way in, and this is almost like a fresh toast, untoasted fresh toast. If you cut the crust off, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, right? Crust on, crust off. But if you cut the crust off, that would be another flavor that is far in the back that just popped up and came in here, going forwards to second, third. And I remember that I had last time too. I had an okay start, and then it started getting very, very nice towards the second, third, and then if I'm not mistaken, it turns a little bit bitter towards the last third. We'll find out, but this is I mean, again, Carillo, never had anything bad from Carillo. You know, there's little Nixon things that happen. That is just what happens when you have something that's organic and that was handmade, and you put, you know, millions of these things out there. Very hard to keep the consistency. So unless you want this to be a $25 stick, expect some not so beauty things. Wonderful draw, as you can see here, and yeah, I mean, this is wonderful. I'll definitely come back to this again, and this is approved. And yeah, have a wonderful rest of your day whenever you watch this, and I appreciate it. Thank you. Enjoy.